Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Today I want to do a review on the trailer for The Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you haven't seen, it's been all over Instagram, all over YouTube. You can just Google it and find it. The Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer is out. The season will begin Sunday. I believe it's December 6th. So a little bit over a month. We will be back with The Real Housewives of Atlanta. First thing first, you already know there's no Nene, so I don't know what to think. Like, when I looked at the trailer, I am going to miss Nene. I'm going to miss that dynamic of having just someone with her personality in the show. The trailer to me looks like it's full of strippergate, full of that little trip they went on for Cynthia's bachelorette party. And we already know Cynthia just got married a few weeks ago, so that's going to be at the very tail end of the season. I was expecting this trailer to give me so much more of what we're going to see at the beginning of the season. And I feel like the whole beginning of the season is going to be a lot of filler episodes until we get to everything that's going on. But let's jump right into it. I don't want to be that long. I feel like a lot of it has to do with the wedding. I saw a couple of scenes of Mike and Cynthia arguing about Cynthia not having everything she wants for the wedding. Mike told Cynthia, "You aren't receiving my emotions the way I want you to receive them." And that confused me because I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know. That was kind of it seems like it's very forced. It seems like Cynthia is willing to twist up her little engagement. Like, it's not a Peter scenario. It's not my family dislikes Peter, they're hiding our marriage license. I feel like Cynthia and Mike are very much in love. Her family is very much on board with her marrying Mike. And the little bit of drama they're giving us is forced. And I don't want to see anything fake. I don't want to see anything fake. Strippergate. So, I already said this happens at the end of the season. I feel like if you don't know what Strippergate is, it's a rumor out there that two of the housewives had a threesome with the stripper. None of it was caught on camera. I heard some of the sounds may have been caught on camera. I feel like I heard nothing was caught on camera. One of the castmates, a new girl, Latoya, heard it, ran and told Kenya, and then they made a big deal out of it. So you already know how I feel about the gates of the show, like Snake Gate. Now we have Stripper Gate. A lot of it is a lot to do about nothing. My personal opinion about Stripper Gate, did something happen? I do believe some of the girls may have got drunk. Do I think some of the girls were drunk and performing sexual acts with each other while the cameras were rolling? No, I do not. I don't think any of them got that drunk to the point where they lost their mind and forgot the cameras were rolling. No, I don't think any of that. Do I think Porsha and Tanya had a threesome with the stripper? No, I don't think Tanya lost her mind. Like, Tanya, from what I heard in the YouTube streets, it seems like Tanya isn't even filming with the girls anymore after this rumor came out, and like Tanya is over it. I feel like Tanya is like, y'all don't pay me enough to be a friend of this show, to be putting me through all this drama. Like, they already said her man was cheating last season with the cookie lady. Now they gonna say she cheating with a stripper. Like, Tanya is probably like, my life is too good to stoop down to this housewives foolishness y'all got going on. I just don't see Tanya messing up her relationship like that. Now, Porsha is now single. She's newly single from Dennis. Did she might have take stuff maybe a step too far with a stripper on an away trip? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know Porsha's reputation. I don't want to put her out there like that. But Porsha is the only one who's not said anything about it. She hasn't confirmed it, denied it. Mum is the word for Porsha. So I honestly feel like nothing really happened. Did she sneak a kiss in the night with the stripper? Maybe so. I don't know. Whatever happened, I think was probably very small. And I think that Porsha is willing to play along with this rumor for now to jumpstart the season. Like, the season's getting ready to start. We need something to talk about. We need something to get the people watching. And Strippergate, I guess, is going to be it. Let's get into what else we saw, because if you ask me, I think the season looks to be very dry. A lot of, are we really going to go there? I'm still going to review it. Y'all know I'm going to review it, but I'm hoping to be proven wrong. The first thing we see is Kenya and Marlo taking a selfie together. Okay, is that supposed to be a big deal because Nene is supposed to get all upset because Marlo is talking to Kenya? Like, no, I feel like one thing I don't want to do, if Nene, her contract is gone, Nene is not there, I don't want people talking about Nene. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about Nene. Not know, oh, you think Nene gonna be mad taking it? No, if Nene's not there, she gone. So who cares if Kenya takes a picture with Marlo? Marlo has made up with plenty of people that she's done foolishness with, and Kenya has made up with plenty of people. Like, we've seen Kenya and Phaedra make up. We've seen Kenya and Porsha make up. We've even at some point seen Kenya and Nene be able to communicate with each other at some point of time. We've seen Marlo make up with Cynthia. Marlo made up with Nene. Like, two people taking a picture together is not a big deal. So let's move on from that. Like, what else you got, Bravo? So now we hear a lot about COVID. Porsha telling people to stay off her plate because of the quarantine. The whole show is very anti-COVID friendly. Like, I'm very sure Bravo had everyone tested regularly, if not daily. I'm sure Bravo production all had on masks and their proper PPE, whatever that is for filming. It just looks weird. Everyone is running around in restaurants with no mask on, parties, doing everything in the middle of a pandemic. It just seems weird. So I don't want to hear, like, right now people are looking at television and things like that as an escape, as entertainment from what's going on in the world. I don't want to look at Bravo and hear about quarantine and COVID every 5 minutes. Drew Sidora is the new girl. I like Drew Sidora. I remember her from the game. I remember her from the TLC movie. I think Drew is a great actress. Like, I hope this can be a stepping stone for her. What I don't want it to be for Drew is I don't want to see you get on TV and play with your marriage. Like, you and your husband seem to have a very happy marriage. I don't want to see you and your husband on television talking about, my man was missing for 3 days. Where were you at? I'm assuming this happened a long time ago, because I'm assuming it's not occurring like he was just missing for 3 days a week ago. Like, no, don't come on TV bringing up old shit. I mean, I know the producers probably say, what you got to talk about? I don't know. It's very weird that Drew is Cynthia's friend when we already know Drew and Candy are good friends. They know each other from the music industry. It would have seemed like Candy would have been her lead-in, but Cynthia is her lead-in. I don't care. All I'm going to say is, Drew, girl, don't get on TV playing with your marriage. Give me something else. Like, I would rather see you doing a showcase or trying out for a Tyler Perry part. Something. I don't want to see everybody just feel like, let me get on TV, play with my marriage, and get me some followers and get my branding up. Get my big, like, I don't know. But let's move on from that. Drew is from Chicago. I didn't know that, girl. I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Kankakee, but that's close enough to Chicago. Like, all of my family is in Chicago. So, hey, girl, from the Chi. You need to hook up with Lena Waithe or something, get you a part over there on the Chi. Something like that. And that's all I had to, that's all I wrote about Drew. Like, let's see what else. All I already talked about Cynthia and her emotions. Cynthia made a comment in the trailer like, Mike, if I can't have everything I want in this wedding, you can pull over this car and we can get married right now, go elope. That's what y'all should have done. You all's wedding on Instagram looked very unsafe. Like, nobody had on a mask. Like, I already talked about this. I would say 75% of the people at your wedding did not have on masks, did not have on shields. And to me, the shield only protects you from if someone's in your face and they might spit while they talking. That protects you from that. But if they're releasing COVID into the environment, it's gonna come up underneath the shield and your nose, and like, I don't know. The wedding looked very irresponsible. It's been weeks. We haven't heard of any outbreaks from Cynthia's wedding, so I'm assuming everything was a good, y'all done it over with. But Bravo didn't even film the wedding, so I feel like whatever footage we see of the wedding that Cynthia gives to Bravo, it's gonna be very whatever Cynthia wants to give to Bravo. Like, we're not gonna really see any true tea of what happens at that wedding. I don't even have Bravo. We don't even have to see Cynthia's wedding on this season. We gonna see Strippergate and all that stuff. We've already seen the dresses. We've already talked about it. We've seen it all on Instagram. We ain't got to see it again. Moving on. Candy wants to continue to talk about, what is his name? Block. Riley's baby, Riley's dad. He ain't paid no child support in 10 years. And Candy, let me tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care. Let me tell you one thing. Put a little bit of my true tea out there. I probably shouldn't, but I don't care. I've never been one to have consistent child support. And one thing I've always said is I ain't got nowhere near no Candy money, but I've always been blessed to be able to take care of my son by myself. And anything that I ever truly, truly, really needed, I have excellent parents who have helped me out in that aspect. And now, I remember I ain't going to tell too much of my tea. I'm going to leave that part out. But I am at a point now where my son is 17. He will be 18 probably in 6-7 months. I'm at the point now where I just no longer care. Like, all that anger I might have had about co-parenting, child support, any anger I might have had from having to be a single mom, released. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, right now, all I care about is my son and his dad having a good relationship. I always encourage my son to call his dad, text his dad, stay in communication. They both love football, both played football. I always encourage them to have the relationship. To me, it ain't no point of going backwards in the past. Okay, he ain't paid child support in 10 years. Okay, he ain't gonna give it to me now. Like, he's not. And I don't need it. Like, I've done what I'm supposed to do when it comes to the parenting world. I know Angie has done what she was supposed to do, and I did it to my best ability. And I don't have any true regrets about any of it. So to me, for Candy, for someone who I know, if I could have took care of my son by myself, Candy definitely, I know, has. Riley is very blessed. She's probably had the best education. She got a college fund. Shit. Like, to me, Mama Joyce on TV calling Block a dirtbag and all this, like, I don't want to hear it, Candy. Like, Riley is grown. We all know Riley is grown. She's in New York at college. Whatever her dad didn't do, it's now up to Riley and her dad to work that out. Hopefully off of camera, because Riley is not camera friendly. She don't want to be a part of the show. I don't think Riley ever really wants to talk about her dad on the show. So I don't know why Candy keeps doing this. Like, y'all ain't got shit else to talk about, Candy. And then you about to open up a steakhouse. Moving on. All I know is, Candy, if I can get over the shit, you can get over the shit. It's it shouldn't be that deep. Like me and you, outside of the income, are pretty much in the same situation. Like, you got married, you have a great co-parents who have helped you. I got married and I have a great parent that could help me. So a lot of that, let it go. Anyway, I'm here for everything that Porsha is doing with Black Lives Matter and Breonna Taylor protests. That's everything I really want to see, because I feel like for the Real Housewives of Atlanta audience, that's something that matters to us. That's something I want to see. Like, all these bullshit ass, I heard you were talking about me, I heard you carried this bone and I carried that. Like, all that is entertaining, but it's nerve-wracking. The protests matter to us. It's something a lot of us, like, we weren't in Kentucky, so we didn't get to see it. And Porsha was actually there. She's done a lot of things with the protest and the movement while we have been on quarantine, because I follow Porsha on Instagram. So I do want to see, I'm happy Bravo was able to capture a lot of that on film. I really want to see it. And the only thing that's so sad is that you ladies gave Bravo something to overshadow the things that matter to us. Like, I was hoping the show could go in a more positive route. Everyone is being friends. I know everybody can't be friends, but you know, a Strippergate is going to overshadow everything that Porsha has done to rebrand herself, you know, to really show the legacy of her grandfather, and, you know, to really overshadow the idiotic comments she's made in the past of the railroads and Underground Railroads and all that. Like, this was really Porsha's opportunity to really show herself in a different light. And then now you want to go fuck strippers and mess it all up. Like, I'm saying, I don't know, allegedly, Angie don't know who fucked who. All I know is who fucking in my house. That's it. I just wish Strippergate would not have occurred to overshadow some of the things that I really want to see Porsha go through. Kenya and this girl LaToya is good friends. I don't care nothing about that. We're going to see what Kenya and LaToya get into. And then I said, are we really going to see how Porsha and Dennis dissolve their relationship? Like, what did Porsha say? She said, we're just speaking two different languages. I said, girl, is that code for his ass can't stop cheating? Like, you telling him to stop and he can't understand. You know, I don't like anyone to break up a family. They are a family at the end of the day. They have a beautiful daughter. I don't want to see any family break up. But girl, if the man can't be faithful, sometimes it's better, especially for your daughter, to see you all co-parent happily than to see all that bullshit ass cheating and she think that's what she's supposed to put up with. You know, we gonna see. And then Kenya and Mark still playing with their marriage. I don't know what's going on, because at the reunion, Mark had done, what Kenya say, a 180. He want his family back. He's been treating her right. He's been spending time with Brooklyn. And now it's a whole new season. As soon as the cameras come up, Mark want a divorce. He want custody of the baby, and he want all your money too. Girl, get it together. Which one is it? I don't know. Anyway, that was the trailer, you all. Let me see it. No, I still have more. No, I don't care nothing about that. We already talked about all that. That was pretty much the trailer, so we ain't gonna keep going over things we already discussed. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I cannot wait until December 2nd. Housewives is just a show. It's like a guilty pleasure. It's like macaroni and cheese. It's just something that I like to have as a side item on my plate. You know, I just want to eat it. You get tired of macaroni and cheese all the time, but hell, if I see some macaroni and cheese, I'm going to put a scoop of it on my plate. I just got to eat it. Anyway, you all like, comment, share. You all know I will be reviewing The Housewives coming December. We will have another show to put on the list, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.